Okay. So Judy and Molly. Okay.
Good evening. My name is Vanessa Dzuro, and tonight I will speak on an opportunity to not only serve your country, but to serve God in the process as well. Group, attention! Everyone here has a desire to serve their country by joining the military, a country that was built to be one nation under God. Being that you are all here tonight, you may have one question left. What job field do I go into? Does anyone here have family or friends that have struggled with military life? Well, as a chaplain, you would be the one that these servicemen and women turn to, as well as their families, with any struggles that come with military life. Being a former service member, I myself have had my fair share of struggles that have given me the opportunity to interact and be exposed to military chaplains. This evening, I will give you information on how to become a military chaplain, and the way that I will do this is by giving you the history, the qualifications, and the job duties of a military chaplain. To begin, we will start with the history of the Chaplain Corps. The Army Chaplain Corps was established on July 29, 1775. Shortly thereafter, the Navy Chaplain Corps was established on November 28, 1775. The youngest Chaplain Corps is the Air Force Chaplain Corps, which was established in 1949. Now that you have a little bit of history of the Chaplain Corps, we will move on to the requirements that are needed to become a chaplain. Besides the physical and mental requirements that are required, you will also have to have an ecclesiastical endorsement from your religious organization. What is an ecclesiastical endorsement? Well, it is where your religious organization confirms that you will provide a valid ministry while serving the armed forces. You must possess a bachelor's degree with 120 semester hours, semester hours, and a master's degree with 72 semester hours. 36 of those 72 hours must be in religious or theological studies or related to your religious organization. Job duties of a military chaplain include, but are not limited to, officiating religious ceremonies such as weddings and funerals. A chaplain is also in charge of religious ministries such as Bible studies and youth groups, but the most important ministry that a chaplain can be in charge of is the spiritual well-being of troops and their families. There are various ways that a chaplain can do this. Military chaplains can provide counseling with spiritual support while a military member and his family are at home dealing with day-to-day stresses that military has to offer. The chaplain can assist a military family in finding church services that they can attend. There's also couples counseling that is a way to help strengthen a marriage. Lieutenant Jimmy Browning stated to other chaplains at a chaplain conference that as chaplains, we must help today's warriors and their families to prepare for battle long in advance of combat. We can help them survive the wounds of long deployments and tragic events by helping them to armor up emotionally, relationally, and spiritually. Then, when life does explode, they are more likely to survive and recover. If a family is strong before trouble hits, then they will be more likely to survive. There's also religious couples Bible studies, couples retreats that deal with upcoming deployments, and they can be arranged by chaplains. Chaplains can help service members find programs like the Army's Building Stronger Bonds program, which is a weekend-long retreat that helps couples connect more efficiently. A couple can also help with putting the spark back into a marriage through enrichment programs and courses. Support for families while a service member is deployed is a great opportunity for chaplains. A dependent child or children are now only with one parent, and that can bring on a difficult time for the child. Studies have shown that during deployment, teenagers are more likely to act out, grades are more likely to plummet, and other behavioral issues can occur. Spousal counseling is greatly needed for both spouses, the one deployed and the one at home. Military.com states that often in times of stress, it is best to get spiritual support. Take advantage of the military chaplains and enlisted religious personnel who are there to help and serve you. Having chaplains to support both sides of the family can help the family get through a difficult time a lot easier. Once a service member is ready to come home, it will be a difficult time for the entire family. Chaplains can support the family by counseling everyone when the service member returns home. Chaplain Davies Van Poole of the Oklahoma National Guard stated that returning soldiers face a variety of family issues, most of them related to sex, alcohol, and money. And having a chaplain there to reinforce God's love for them, all of those are part of the family that is great. All of those are part of the family is a great way to help out our military servicemen, women, and their families. As you can see by going over the history, the qualifications, and job duties of a military chaplain, one can not only serve their country, but God as well through chaplaincy. I hope that our time together has made you more aware of how you can impact others by glorifying God as a military chaplain. Group dismissed.